The internet has been buzzing ever since news of a love gone wrong between a Ugandan student and a member of parliament surfaced online. Identified as Brian Iziko, he has been convicted after he pleaded to several counts of cyber harassment and offensive communication. In his confession, he admitted to being responsible for the numerous calls and text messages professing love for Muzawawago, despite never meeting her physically. When called to the witness stand, Muzawawago was in tears as she told the court that the calls and text messages started coming before the controversial Constitution Amendment Bill, that was passed in December to remove presidential age limits. The cyber embarrassment, which started in November 2017, made her think that someone was intending to harm her. She thought the calls and text messages were a trap her tormentors had set. At the start, I took it for granted, thinking that maybe it was just a simple call from one of my constituents. Later, the calls became so frequent, with the caller making more weird love confessions. I felt this had gone too far, she said. So, I decided to report the incident to police at Parliament. I blocked his number, but the stalker resorted to text messages, she said. One of his texts that provoked my fears read, "I love you so much and want to protect you. My love is for you alone, and since there is no one taking care of you, I will do it. I have realized that you are in deep trouble." On what led to his arrest, she revealed that at some point, she got a text message asserting that he had failed to sleep at night because he was thinking about her. She then reported the issue to police at Parliament and was assigned her a guard. The meeting, according to the MP's testimony, took place on June 11, 2018 at Java House, Lugogo in Kampala. She testified that when they met, the stalker pulled out his identity card bearing the name of Brian Iziko. Moments later, her guard arrested him. Muzawawago revealed that she suffered psychological torture as even after Iziko was arrested, she kept on receiving text messages from his number. As the MP testified, Iziko stood in the dock smiling sheepishly throughout the court session at Buganda Road Chief Magistrates Court. This moved the trial magistrate, Ms. Gladys Karmazani, to question him why he was stalking a woman almost twice his age. Everything she said is correct. I wanted her to become a personal friend. I asked for forgiveness. I also wanted her to give me ideas on how to run my poultry project, he said. I did not have any bad intention. In fact, that is why I agreed to meet her so that we could talk. In her verdict, Ms. Karmazani said society has groomed men to always demean and disrespect women, and that is why Iziko continued to bother Muzawawago even after blocking his calls. I have had the benefit to listen to both the complainant and the accused. The accused kept laughing all through the session. This is a demeanor of a person who is not remorseful, Ms. Karmazani said. At some point, the complainant broke down, and this kind of harassment can only be done by a selfish person and the intentions are only known to him, she said. Considering the current security situation in the country, a custodial sentence is the best punishment, as there is need to deter men who find it normal to harass women. Iziko was handed a 2-year imprisonment for count of cyber harassment and 9 months for offensive communication, which sentences will run concurrently. Muzawawago took to her Facebook page to speak further on the issue. See her post below. Get the hottest gist on what do you think will happen if women rule the world. Nigerian Street Interview, TV source.